big black ants that build their colonies at the foot of the tall trees have a sting that's almost as painful as that of a wasp. But the Wajapi attribute a special power to this venom and use it as an initiation ceremony for youngsters. Tukandera.
Porque con cái này. Imam. Một cái mùa tụi đôi. Cái yêu kéo đi yêu. Pile mấy tụi con nhân nó bây giờ mà tori nó như voi tụi con nó như voi quan tại. Em nở nè đây ơi mà nè nở này mà này cái xe mình ta nở ấy
May the load that you carry feel light, my child. Tomorrow, when you carry your loads, my child, you'll walk lightly, lightly. May the loads that you carry feel light. Tomorrow, you'll walk quickly and lightly. You'll be a good walker. You'll be a good walker.
Oh, no, go away. You có tắt đấy, nó bể bờ. Tori, ala tori, ala tori, ala. Oh, you tori, ala. Mà tận đây ra với anh mà. Nó coi ông nó po. Đâu có nó ra với đã. Nó po gì à vậy? Tao mau ra. Vậy tại nhập. Mà dễ nó pi ta đi bên quan. Dạ nó pi tại nó tao mong bạn nhiều con gà tôm mà. Mà nó.
That's how we prepare the girls. So they shred the manioc quickly. So they make the flatbreads well. So they carry lots of firewood. So they work quicker in the harvests. And so they get up in the morning without being lazy and spin the cotton.
We make the ants sting the young ones. No, wait a minute. More here. Stay here, my child. It's only a sting.
One after another, right down to the youngest, the Wajapi children are subjected to the ant stings. Kaiko, the shaman, supervises the ritual with a rod of iron, and Kawini's protests make no difference. In their first 10 years, Wajapi children speak only in their mother tongue. On school days, Apua, the teacher, introduces them to writing and teaches the older ones the first elements of Portuguese.
Sim, eles já aprendeu tudo a língua. Nós aí.
I teach in our own language, Wajapi. Once a pupil has a good command of our language, then I can teach him a little Portuguese, but only spoken. Portuguese is very difficult for a child. Some of them still need to improve their motor coordination, and they haven't learned to write yet. I get them to draw so they can learn how to hold their hands. This morning I told them a story about a jaguar that eats a peccary. I wrote the words on the board so that they can read and write and also draw the story. Why is it important to draw? If they can't draw, they won't be able to represent the animals, the jaguar, the plants, and everything that's around us, everything that we hunt.
Não sabe desenhar, não vai desenhar. E quando é bicho, é onça e planta e todos a casa assim uma coisa.
The treasure at the heart of the Wajapi heritage is Janipa Kuziwara, refined graphic compositions designed directly on the skin. Each artist creates their own motif using recognized patterns, snakes or jaguars, butterflies or fish bones. It takes several hours for the dye to become a beautiful black color and several weeks for it to disappear.
Quando o Wajapi foi contato pela primeira vez com o não indígena.
When the Wajapi first had contact with white people, there was a lot of prejudice. They said, "Why do you paint yourselves? You look like monkeys, like animals." We didn't speak Portuguese well enough to express ourselves and to explain to them. I'm doing research into our ritual of separation, rescado. Many young people are dropping it now. They don't practice it anymore.
Karipi is one of the 20 young Wajapi trained as researchers of their own culture within the framework of the UNESCO Safeguard Plan. In time, these young researchers will draw up the inventory of the intangible heritage of the Wajapi. In Ivireata, the babies are painted to make them invisible to the spirits. But in many communities, these traditions are being lost or are changing.
I've talked with the elders to find out what happened after a birth in their day. Today you can return to bathe in the river after only 5 days without attracting the attention of Sukuriju. I asked the elders why. How was it before that? Then the chiefs told me, now you live among white people, you use soap and perfume. I think what happens is that the scent of the baby doesn't stay on our bodies anymore.
O cheiro da criança não está colado da gente.
Look at this.